Hey all you cool cats and kittens. Nah, just kidding. Let's plant some horseradish. Today, we're gonna plant horseradish in these containers. I got some horseradish from an uncle about a month ago. Thanks for the horseradish. And it's been in the garage. And as you can see, it's already started to take off a little bit. So we're gonna get it in some containers. I have 3 here. And what I've already done is just mixed up the soil that was already in these bags from last year. We're gonna plant them in here about 3 or 4 inches deep. And I'm gonna add a scoop of our own compost. And I have some worm castings here I picked up last year at Costco. So horseradish 3 or 4 inches deep, a scoop of compost, a scoop of worm castings, and then we're gonna level it off. Now, horseradish loves a little bit of a chilly weather. So here we are right at the end of March. We still have some freezing mornings. I think it's gonna do fantastic. We might put it close to the house to protect it a little bit from frost from the new growth that we already have. It's gonna be pretty easy, but I thought since I'm gonna do it, let's go ahead and record it because I'm sure there's somebody interested in planting horseradish in containers. So stick with me and we'll get the camera moved so we can see down in the container and we'll get it planted. So what you can see in the container here is just our starting soil. And we've got it packed down a little bit so it's not gonna move. Let's select our first. Let's go ahead and do this Big Daddy who wants to move. Now with horseradish, you have what's called the tap root. And this is the part that we're going to consume and process is this part. This is the nice spicy horseradish that we like. And then you're gonna get a bunch of these small roots. And these are gonna go really deep. So that's why we have a container that has some height to it. These here, you can see there's some little sprouts coming there. There's more over here. We're gonna set this down right on the top, dig out a little bit around so we can get that 3 to 4 inch depth. And with that soil still pulled back, we're gonna grab our scoop or 1 solo cup of compost and put right on top. Let's call it a scoop and a half, right on top. We're going to grab a scoop of worm castings and add right around there too. And then finish it off, packing it down a little bit. Then we're going to throw in another shovelful, just our regular mix. It is extremely windy today. I'm trying to keep my back to it, but if we got some wind noise, I apologize. I'm doing everything I can. So there's one. We got one planted. Like I said, very, very easy. I'll go ahead and do the other 2, and then when we're done, we'll check the temperature and see if it's going to freeze tonight. If it's going to freeze tonight, I don't want to wet this too much and then plant it in a big bag of ice. So we might moisten it a little bit, but not give it a good soaking. Not just yet. I don't want its first experience to be a hard freeze. So we'll move this one back, pull the other one over, and we're going to repeat the process. Let's grab another tuber here. How many we got? 2. We have 4. So I think we'll do 2 in this one. This one looks a little rough. So we'll nestle these 2 friends in here together. And I already have a little bit of growth, and that's going to be okay to cover up. This growth came while it's been living in the garage. I think I got this around the 24th of February. And here it is, the 28th. I'm just now getting around to this. Busy, busy. Got our worm castings now. So we got our compost, some worm castings. Let's get a shovel full of mix. Add to it. Pick out these leaves and these other roots. Just give it a little smooth out, little shake. We still got some leaves here showing, and that's good. That'll tell it that it's got to get to work. And we'll do the last one here. Get some compost in on it. And my fancy scoop here. It's not even Solo brand. So I'm going to go in with my last scoop here, and we'll start closing out this episode. So if you found this episode to be interesting, or you think you're going to plant some horseradish, or you think it was just fun and quick, hit that like button. Don't be scared of it. We need those likes to tell YouTube that we're doing a good job. There we go. That's three bags. If you're not already a subscriber, go ahead, subscribe. You're going to get notified whenever we release new content, even though it's quick, down and dirty like this. So today we planted horseradish in containers. Next, we're going to moisten them a little bit. We're not going to get freezing temps tonight. I checked. We'll get them set on the patio, and in a few weeks, we'll look at on them, see how they're doing. This was a quick episode out here on a windy day. This is Josh asking you once again to keep on working toward a better Terra, one quick planting at a time.